Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling around the 75th annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo looking for some of the best bites you won't want to miss.
Get ready for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, plus a concert. Plus, we show you an outrageous sweet treat covered with powdered sugar and more with a funny name.
If you're anywhere else in the country, basically, these are everywhere.
And we check out a local Seguin barbecue joint serving smoky, juicy goodness at the rodeo. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. The San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo is celebrating 75 years of riding, roping, carnivals, and concerts. The San Antonio Rodeo has given out more than $255 million since 1984 for scholarships, endowments, junior livestock auctions, grants, and more, impacting more than 18,000 students. What better way to honor this important part of San Antonio's heritage than by sharing with you all the great bites you can look forward to when you come out and visit? Our first stop on today's show is at a dessert truck frying up massive sweet treats with a funny name.
And with us today is Nathaniel Pringle. That's right, Pringle. And he's the owner out here at Elephant Ears.
Yes, sir.
And you got me with the name. I was walking by and I was like, no way, that can't be the name of this thing. And then the smell. Oh, this looks insane. So talk to me about the idea of Elephant Ears and how this got started.
So Elephant Ears, if you're anywhere else in the country, basically, these are everywhere. They are massive pizza-sized fried dough that we load with just, maple bacon. We have cinnamon, sugar, honey, cream cheese, all the goods that you need for your, everyday life, right? Yeah. To keep you rolling.
Now, I'll tell you what, I've never heard of one of these. I'm from San Antonio,
Okay.
So where are you from?
So we're from Oregon originally. So we moved here about 3 years ago. Nobody had ever heard of them down here, like nobody. Funnel cakes, of course, is a very popular
We
dessert.
all love funnel cakes.
So we were like, we gotta introduce Texas to some elephant ears. It's giant, fried, and sweet, and that's Texas, right?
All right, so it's fried dough. You load them up however you want it, and you got all the different selections up here on the menu.
Yep.
This one right here is maple and bacon.
Maple and bacon there, that's
And
right.
talk to me about the process of actually making the dough.
Yeah.
How long does it take for the dough to be made and then frying it?
Yeah, so you make the dough, right? It's a sweet French dough that we use to make it so it is a little sweet on its own. Then it has to rise and proof, so that's a process there, and then we hand pull each one. So similar to like a pizza to get the size there. We'll toss it, we'll have a good time with it. Then you fry it in 400 degrees, load it up with all the sweets that you need. Dink it and sink it, right?
Dink it and sink it, my man,
There we
Nathaniel.
go.
That's
Cheers.
the bite. This is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I love the crunch, the chewiness coming off the bacon, as well as a great texture.
Not too much crunch, but soft
Right.
and fluffy in the middle.
And then you have the beautiful dough on there that's fried up, crispy, and then the maple on there. You're going, and Nathan,
hold back.
you're a cool cat, Nate.
Can't hold
Nathaniel's
back.
a bad dude. All right, we're gonna keep eating this one, but you got so many more flavors. We actually have two more behind us, so we gotta dive in. You ready?
Come on in.
All right, Mr. Pringle, which one is this?
So now this is the promised land, the land of milk and honey. So we have our homemade cream cheese icing mixed with a honey topping and then cinnamon sugar as the base. Sir.
That's the bite. Wow. I'm gonna be passing out in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna be asleep like right there. You guys really have just made the ultimate dessert.
That's right.
It's like, this one to me is like when you go to like pizza places and they have like the dessert pizza.
Okay.
It's kind of very reminiscent of like what people would say would be the standard flavors for like a dessert pizza, but you guys are taking it to the next level. Crazy.
We were thinking of like Texas, right? Sopapillas are very well known.
Yes.
So cinnamon sugar with the honey, the cream cheese. Then we're like, oh, milk and honey, it has to be the promised land,
Last but not least, you got this one right here. It looks like a little bit of fruit puree on there. What
Yes.
you got in this one?
So this is the strawberry cheesecake. So it's strawberry preservatives with, again, our homemade cream cheese icing, and then a powdered sugar just on top, just to be pretty, right? Gotta have that little extra.
Little extra.
Yep.
I tell you what, you put powdered sugar on there and you say that's the bite 3 times I appear anywhere. It's magic. The strawberry cheesecake. Give me some foot on that one. Foot.
Oh, dang.
Bam.
Yeah.
And some elbow. Bam.
Elbow, booty bump.
And booty. Hey! That's a new one. All right, Nathaniel, thank you so much for having us out here. Elephant Ears, you guys got to come check out the truck. They're killing it out here at the 75th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. But man, you guys are awesome. The Pringle family. I just, that's crazy, dude.
That's right.
I love it.
Right.
All right, we got so much more food to try out here. We're gonna keep walking around, and I know I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water after this one. Dude, you knocked it out the park, bro. Great job.
Heck yeah. Thank you, guys.
Today on A Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo to show off their merch area that they have inside the Freeman Coliseum Expo Hall. And they have cups, hats, jackets, everything that any kind of Shiner lover would love to get. Belt buckles. They also have really awesome vests out there as well. All different kinds of signs. When you see the spot, go stop in. It's like Shiner and the Smethville Brewery travel to the San Antonio Rodeo. And right here, they also have samples that are being given out 21 and over, of course. Head on over to the craft beer tent and make sure that they're serving it up out there. And of course, you get a free sample of the different kinds of beer that they have out there. Go have fun and of course, drink responsibly, San Antonio.
Now, we're cruising over to a food truck offering a taste of New Orleans at the rodeo.
We're still walking around out here at the 75th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, getting some of the best bites that we found out here at the event. And joining us right now is Lisa Stevens Henderson. She is the co-owner out here at the Bayou Kitchen, a taste of New Orleans. Thank you so much for having us.
Wonderful. I'm glad you stopped by.
You know what? When I was coming by, the food looks amazing, but the smell's what stopped me. It smells incredible.
And I noticed you said you were having some of the best food. Now you're going to have the best food.
You got right in front of us. We're going to start it off big because Gator Bites.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about what y'all do a little bit different. What makes yours stand out?
Ours is the best because we only use the white meat. You should only eat the white meat. We serve the tail. And we have a secret to what we do. So I can't tell you. I think he showed you a little bit, but I want you to go ahead and taste that and tell me what you think.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I love food secrets. Food secrets are my favorite secrets. And real quick, I saw on the sign, it says 35 years.
Actually, we've been in business a little longer than 35 years. And I think we've actually seen you out at the State Fair of Texas.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we've been out there for actually 39 years.
Look, not a day over 21.
Oh, wow. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. Okay.
Cheers to you. The alligator. Ooh. Crunchy on the outside, tender on the inside, packed with flavor. I tell you what, that just sounds like I'm gonna eat the whole thing. But we got a lot more bites to try right now. We got some more behind us. All right, let's get them out. In another basket up here, you have some different items. It's like a boudin ball, and you got some sauce on the side.
We have a boudin ball, and then we have a boudin egg roll.
Oh, come
something a little different. The boudin egg roll has jack cheese inside of it.
Ooh. All right, this is the boudin egg roll. That's the bite. Give me some elbow. That is an explosion of flavor.
All right now.
And you got the boudin ball. I can't pass this one up.
Yeah, you can't pass that one up.
Hot sauce on top. Woo!
Sign up there says this is the best gumbo this side the bayou.
All right, and I'm gonna trust you on that one.
It
I've already
is,
had
right.
the other bites. All right, this is a bite right here, y'all. This is incredible. So last but not least, you got the catfish right here. Talk to me about this one. What kind of catfish y'all using? How y'all doing it different?
The catfish is straight out the bayou once again. We've got a perfect fillet there. Gonna get that perfect crisp on there. Then we're gonna slap it over a big old mound of fries that are also Cajun. And there you have it.
Cajun fries, catfish straight out the bayou right here. And you got a lemon wedge, you got a lemon, you gotta use it. So you got glasses on, good for you, because I'm gonna squeeze it. All right, cheers. The catfish. You're just nailing it on every level. Come try a taste of New Orleans when you're walking around the event. I tell you what, it's delicious. And you can't do it by yourself, so who's out here with you?
My son.
There he is. He's getting donuts. Those donuts are delicious too. Y'all got to come out here, try a taste of New Orleans. We're going to keep walking around the 75th annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, getting more bites, more food, and more drinks. So I tell you what though, I'm going to go finish all that gator and this catfish right now. This is delicious.
Come on out and see us.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we check out a local Seguin barbecue joint serving smoky, juicy goodness at the rodeo. And next on the show, get ready for bite-sized donuts that pack some big flavor from Fredericksburg. Now, it's time for the secret word rodeo giveaway. The first letter is S. Write down the secret word and scan the QR code on the screen or go to Elder Eats on Instagram. Find the rodeo giveaway post at the top of the page and follow the entry rules carefully for your chance to win. Good luck. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're walking around the 75th annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo looking for bite-sized donuts that pack some big flavor from Fredericksburg.
These donuts look incredible. They're the right size, so you can eat a bunch of them, not even know what happened, right? And they got a nice little puff to them so that yeast, they rise, and then on the outside, nice and crispy, and I bet you on the inside, they're super tender as well. I'll tell you what, they're the right amount of sweetness where you can eat these and it's not overbearing. So when you add all those toppings to it, they're a great vehicle for adding some of that strawberry, that fresh fruit, the powdered sugar, the cinnamon sugar, and all the different ingredients that they have on the menu. So I tell you what, these are rocking. Now we're gonna try some of the items that they got serving up. This one right here is the cinnamon roll glazed donuts that they have out here at the truck. It's just like a cinnamon roll. Cinnamon, sugar on there, and then you have the vanilla glaze, and then you got some of the pecans on there as well. So I'm gonna grab this guy. Looks like he got a little bit of love from everything. Make sure I'm dipped across the board. There we go. All right, this is the cinnamon roll glaze. That's the bite. There's so many great sweet bites out here, but these are like a cloud. You bite into the outside, it's just crispy. And on the inside, again, nice and tender, and they're hot, right? So all that glaze is just melting right into it. It just makes for the ultimate cinnamon roll bite. I mean, I love cinnamon rolls, and I would tell you, I might go for this one over a traditional cinnamon roll just because you have so many different little bites and little textures all over it. These are rocking. This is their turtle glazed mini donuts right here. You have the caramel, the chocolate, the pecans on top, and everything is made from scratch in the truck. And they're up in Fredericksburg, just a hop and a skip north of San Antonio. So it's not even that far to go up there off Main and go check out the truck and get some of these bites, even outside of the rodeo. I like the middle ones because the middle ones are loaded up with all that sauce. They got all the nuts on there as well. You know this is just gonna rock. Here we go. The turtle glaze, that's the bite. That is amazing too. I love chocolate. Anytime I could just get chocolate, I'm all about it. The crunch, the flavor, the chocolate just seeping into the donut, it just makes for the ultimate bite. And I tell you what, they are very generous with the servings here as well. So it's a lot of different bites that you get out of this. Very shareable, but if you're extra hungry, you could definitely eat this by yourself. I gotta try some more. Last but not least, the strawberry glazed mini donuts. Got the powdered sugar on top, and then the strawberry puree, the sauce is made here in the truck. So it's all fresh, including the donuts. And look at that, just a great presentation, super colorful, and it looks delicious. And look, you can see the seeds from the strawberries inside of the glaze, so you know that's the real deal. I'm gonna dip in some powdered sugar, because I love me some powdered sugar right there. I'm gonna get it like that. That looks like the ultimate strawberry bite. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. All right, it's hard to pick your best one, right? Because you've had all these different flavors, but the brightness, the richness, and the sweetness from that strawberry sauce just really accents the donut. Powdered sugar takes it over the top. It's really nice. If you like fruit, you like strawberries, this is definitely the one that you have to try. But I'm gonna say it, the cinnamon roll glaze is my jam. That is my favorite bite out here, and you gotta come try that one because I was also told it is their top seller. So the Fredericksburg Mini Donuts truck, They're all over the place. Make sure you go up to Fredericksburg to go check them out. They're here at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo representing. Plus, they're going to be at the Houston Rodeo coming up. So they got all the goods out here, but we're going to keep walking around. There's so many sweet, savory bites out here at the 75th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, and I got a lot more donuts to eat.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we check out a local Seguin barbecue joint serving smoky, juicy goodness at the rodeo. And next on the show, you've had corn dogs at the rodeo. How about Korean-style corn dogs with cheese and hot Cheetos? Now, it's time for the secret word rodeo giveaway. The second letter is A. Write down the secret word and scan the QR code on the screen or go to Elder Eats on Instagram. Find the rodeo giveaway post at the top of the page and follow the entry rules carefully for your chance to win. Good luck. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. We're out here walking around the 75th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo looking for some of the best bites, and we have found something special out here. And joining us today is Leslie Chan. She is the co-owner out here at the Korean corn dog spot, and these look incredible. Talk to me about what makes it a Korean corn dog.
So the main difference is the batter. Instead of cornmeal, we use rice flour, and then we coat it with panko crumbs, so it has a crunchier texture on the outside.
And then on the inside, like they're loaded with cheese, right?
So it's half mozzarella cheese, half hot dog.
And like you see, I mean, you got like examples over here. It can get pretty stringy really quick, right?
Yeah,
And which one do we have here in front of us?
So right now, this is our original potato one. It has cinnamon sugar on top.
Cinnamon, sugar, potatoes, and then like you said, that special breading that's on the outside. All right, so I'm gonna dive in. This looks like a solo mission, so you gotta hold this for me. You're the host of the show now, okay?
Okay, great.
Okay, so you're gonna kind of talk to me as I'm taking a bite here. Tell me what I'm gonna experience.
Take a really big bite, so that way you have that huge like cheese pull.
Okay, here we go. I'm taking one off the top. Oh my God. Give him a round of applause. Come on. Yeah. That's impressive. Now, I'm taking the bite. It's a little sweet. It's got a great flavor on the outside. And then the string cheese kind of flavor vibe on the inside. You're pulling that out super melty. That's incredible. Now, this style right here is not the only option that you have. You have another option too, right?
We have two other options. We have our hot Cheetos and spicy mayo.
What makes it spicy?
It's really the sriracha that's in it.
Ooh. All right, sriracha, spicy mayo, and you got the little hot Cheetos on the outside. Here you go. You're the host again, okay? This is Leslie's show now, you guys. Don't worry about me. I'm just taking bites of stuff. Look at that. That looks good, y'all, right? That looks good. Am I going to get cheese on the inside of this one?
You should. You should. Get that big bite.
Oh, you're like, yeah, you should. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Wow. Come on, y'all. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah. I gotta say, the hot Cheetos work really well with that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I love the potato, but if you kind of do like a little bit both, then it's really good.
All right, what's this one?
This one's our original. There's no topping. It's just a cinnamon sugar right in it.
All right, cinnamon sugar, original bite. Okay, here you go. You guys are really sweet. I appreciate it. How many times you see people like, they're pretty impressed with the amount of string cheese you can get out, the string bite that you get out of that.
I've seen it a lot, and it's honestly my favorite watching people eat it, just because I love seeing that pull.
Oh yeah, that's impressive. I gotta finish this bite, and then we got one more to try.
So this is our secret menu one. It's with potato and a hot Cheeto spicy mayo. It's my personal favorite. I eat this all the time, but try it.
All right, so you said this is a secret menu item. You have the potato on there, you have the mayo,
The hot Cheeto
and the hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. One last time. That looks like, that's a beast, y'all. That looks like an animal claw coming at you. Give me some elbow on that one. Bam! The cheese on there, the crunchy potato, and that hot Cheeto. It had such a well-rounded bite. The flavor on this one is perfect. The crunch. You guys got to come out here. These corn dogs are like nothing else that you've ever had. Everybody's so lovely out here too. Y'all are just killing it. And plus there's so much more food over here as well. We're gonna keep walking around the 75th annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. I gotta drink some water to wash this all down. We got a lot more food to eat out here too. I gotta finish this one. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Give her a big round of applause, y'all.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we check out a local Seguin barbecue joint serving smoky, juicy goodness at the rodeo. And next on the show, David Sears takes us on a food tour across the rodeo for his 3 favorite bites that you gotta try. Now, it's time for the secret word rodeo giveaway. The 3rd letter is R. Write down the secret word and scan the QR code on the screen or go to Elder Eats on Instagram. Find the rodeo giveaway post at the top of the page and follow the entry rules carefully for your chance to win. Good luck. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
You got a banana in your hand right there and it's not looking so yellow.
Well, first of all, I've got a 24 F-150. We've got these on sale for $10,000 off.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So come see them. Menu priced at $10,000 off and a lot of selection. Just like bananas, inventory kind of gets stale. It gets old. And so I've got a lot of inventory on my lot, David, and some of them I call brown bananas. And I price them lower, just like the grocery does when they get like this.
To find out more brown bananas here at Jordan Ford, just come out, walk the lot, or go online to their website, www.jordanford.com. Welcome back to Texas Eats. We're walking around the 75th annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo looking for the best bites. And joining me right now is the one and only David Sears. Dave, what's going on, man?
I've been watching you eat. I'm hungry. Let's do this.
Now, we have a segment together called Eat It or Leave It, and we're going to do that right now at the rodeo, right?
Little twist on Eat It or Leave It because we're at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, food court full of food. As they say in Texas, we ain't leaving nothing. We're eating it all.
I didn't know what you were going to say.
But we can't
There's a lot of
eat it
sayings
all.
here in Texas.
Yeah. A lot of stuff. Can't eat it all in one day.
Yeah.
So we decided we would go with our top 3 that we're going to eat and not leave.
All right, we're not
Ready?
leaving them, we're eating them.
We're eating them.
Number 1 out of the 3, what do we eat?
Oh man, ever since they started frying food, peanut butter and jelly, deep fried.
This is sandwiches with Sears to the next level. All right, fried PB&J, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Fried PB&J sandwiches. All right, they got the breading on there. You know you got to do it right. On the inside, you got the jelly, you got the peanut butter.
That's the key to a fried PB&J.
That's how you
jelly
make it, yeah.
and peanut butter, and you fry it. Man, see, that's why this show's so great.
Yeah, I'm a
We get
scientist.
right down to the detail.
I find the nitty-gritty details that you want to know at home.
Did you mention the powdered sugar?
This one has powdered sugar
okay,
on
so
top.
that's like a little added something.
This is
to
a little added bonus. Now, they gave us a fork, but we're not going to do that. Here,
Nah.
cheers.
Oh, cheers.
There you go. Fried PB&J, that's the bite.
Grandma never made it like this.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look at the inside of that. Woo. Hot peanut butter. The jelly's just pouring out the side.
Look at that.
Powdered sugar right on top. It's hot. It's delicious. And it's so soft, but a little bit crispy on the outside.
Nice. I mean, it was fried to a delicate crisp. Mm-hmm. Is that good? Is that down foodish? Okay.
Number 2 on the list is the funnel cake. This is a classic presentation taken to the next level. You can see all the little swirls on top. What do you got? You got strawberries, you got whipped cream, you got powdered sugar on there. This thing's loaded up to the brim.
All I know is this is so good they gave us 3 forks.
That's right.
This is a 3-fork funnel cake.
This is
and there's only 2 of us, so that'll tell you something.
All right, let's go in. Now this one's shareable, even though I know I could put this down myself. Strawberry, whipped cream, funnel cake. Here we go.
Chewing this up and swallowing it is the fun part. So food and fun. See how that works?
The fried PB&J, it's a sweet bomb, man. That is just a pack full of sweet. This one's actually, it's very subtle on the sweet. The strawberries, not as much like punch to it. So when you have the whipped cream, it all creates a really nice vehicle for you to enjoy all the flavors together. And then the powdered sugar takes it to that next level with the sweetness. And it just creates like the perfect bite.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
I don't know about the sweet, the subtle. I just know it tastes like a strawberry fun.
So we got 2 sweet items. You love your sweets. But we got number 3 on the list. That's a savory option, right?
And we're going like old school corn dog. A corn dog is number 3.
Reporting not live here at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. We have jumbo corn dogs here. Sears, what are you thinking about these corn dogs?
Well, I'm already telling you, it is so jumbo, it takes 2 sticks.
Oh, I saw that.
Together. That's how jumbo this corn dog is.
These are pretty impressive. Well, cheers to you.
Here we go. Cheers.
Bam.
Wow. Okay, hold on. That's no, missing something.
Oh, there you go.
Get a little mustard on that, baby.
Check that out. Loaded fries. You can get all the cheese on top. You can get bacon on this bad boy. And that is that's like as big as my head. Look at that thing. See, oh gosh, hold on to it. Oh, there you go. Oh, you guys. Who gave it ojo? Somebody gave it ojo. Somebody was looking at it. There you go. Hey, everybody chant Sears, 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 Sears. Oh. Sears,
wow.
Give me some love again with the corn dog there. Here you go. All right, you guys, come on out to the 75th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. You can get so much great food out here. Sears, thank you for showing us the fried PB&J, the funnel cake, and then the jumbo corn dogs with the loaded fries. So many great bites. We're going to keep walking around. There's so much more to do out here. Might even go on a ride or two over there at the Carnival. I got to keep
corn dog?
After the corn dog. Don't sit behind me.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we check out a local Seguin barbecue joint serving smoky, juicy goodness at the rodeo. And next on the show, we're taking you to the Carnival at the rodeo for some of the best bites you need to try. Now, it's time for the secret word rodeo giveaway. The 4th letter is O. Write down the secret word and scan the QR code on the screen or go to Elder Eats on Instagram. Find the rodeo giveaway post at the top of the page and follow the entry rules carefully for your chance to win. Good luck. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're walking around the 75th Annual San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo looking for some of the best bites.
If you head on over to Totally Tacos, they have a lot of different items on the menu, but the one that I'm sold on is on the picture up there. It's flautas in a cup. You can see on the bottom, green salsa. Then you have the lettuce on there, some crema, cotija cheese, and 3 flautas in there. And there's a fork, I'm not even gonna use it, right? So I'm gonna set it off to the side. They also have some salsa on the side as well. I love salsa, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on top like that. And as you can see, I'm gonna use these flautas, and I'm actually just gonna kind of dip into all this goodness. I want a little bit of everything on here. Give me all that. Let's see. All right, flautas in a cup, that's the bite. It's so good. Look at that. The flautas are loaded up on the inside as well. They're gooey, they're cheesy, great flavor. The salsa, the crema, the lettuce, it's just a great bite. And it's portable, which is super important because you don't have to get messy if you don't want to, but I'm gonna get pretty messy. I'm gonna keep eating this one. There's a lot more bites to go over. One of my favorite bites when I come out to any carnival, rodeo, you gotta get the caramel apples. And this one has the nuts on the outside, and you can see on the inside of the booth, they are using their spoons, their forks, their knives, and they are smearing all the caramel on the outside of these apples to make sure it is covered in caramel. And you can see on the inside, it's a Granny Smith apple, so it's gonna be a little bit tart. You're gonna have that sweet bite and that crunchy finish. This is where it's at. Look at that. Beautiful fresh apples, great crispy bite on there. They're a little cold too, which is really nice. Then on the outside, you have all that caramel, all the nuts. This is so good. I'll tell you what though, you're gonna need a bottle of water to wash down all that caramel. It is sticking to my teeth in the best possible way. This is where it's at. When you think of the fair, you think of carnivals, you think of the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, caramel apples, man. want to feel like you're doing something kind of healthy, you come on out to the fruit cup stand here in the Carnival section, and they got just that, fruit cups. And you can see watermelon, pineapple, cantaloupe, grapes, and you can load them up how you want them. Plus, off to the side, they also have strawberries and cream, and they have mango, right? And you can get those tahini, chamoy. That's where all the flavor comes from. This one's loaded up. I'm gonna put this tahini down, and I'm gonna go in. So I got a fork right here, grapes on top. I wanna get a little bit of everything. I love this right here. Woo! That is a lot of tahini and chamoy. Super delicious, packed full of flavor. So this is what the pork loin sandwich looks like right here. We're gonna get a little bit of barbecue sauce, put that right on top, load it up, hit it with a little bit of this lemon pepper hanging out right there. And I was told even the hot sauce, this is Valentina's, a little bit of hot sauce, a little dab will do you, right? We're gonna close that up. That's the bite right there. It's savory, it's tender, it's delicious, great flavor, and it has great bite on there. And you add that barbecue sauce, the hot sauce, the pickle, that's just an ultimate barbecue bite. I'm in heaven right now. I'm gonna finish this sandwich.
And next on the show, we check out a local Seguin barbecue joint serving smoky, juicy goodness at the rodeo. Now, it's time for the secret word rodeo giveaway. The fifth letter is D. Write down the secret word and scan the QR code on the screen or go to Elder Eats on Instagram. Find the rodeo giveaway post at the top of the page and follow the entry rules carefully for your chance to win. Good luck. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Today on Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're at Durty Nelly's off the Riverwalk in San Antonio to check out some of their best bites, including a Reuben sandwich, fish and chips, and their Reuben wonton wraps. And check this out. This Reuben sandwich is loaded up with their house-made Thousand Island, and their corned beef is smoked and braised in-house. Solid bite. Fish and chips, fresh cod that's put into a beer and vodka batter. Chips on the bottom, lemon wedge on there, and a little bit of microgreens. And then, of course, you can get an ice-cold Shiner Bock beer to wash it all down. Dunk it in their house-made tartar. Great bite. Another fun bite right there is their Reuben wonton wrappers. A fun spot to stop to grab an ice-cold Shiner beer when you're on the Riverwalk.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. It is nighttime here at the rodeo, and we are super excited to be standing here with Adrian Davila, the pitmaster and owner of Davila's Barbecue from Seguin. You have brisket, you have beef ribs, you got sausage in front of us.
Yes.
And you're gonna be slicing it all together. What does that mean to be serving the meat out here at the rodeo?
It's such a good part of the culture of Texas. You know, we come from humble beginnings. My grandfather started this in 1959. He built the pit outside. They lived in the back, David. So to be out here, before I cry again like I do all the time, it's an absolute honor to spread our food, our name, and just, you know, be a part of this awesome event called the rodeo.
It is so cool. And you know, this is my favorite part about history and culture is when you get to try a little taste of it, right? You get to taste history right in front of us. So what are you slicing up, man? What do you got? Talk to me about the process that goes into each one of these.
So you know, this classic Texas barbecue, first of all, the star of the show is our big dino rib. You know, so
look at that.
I might have to cut you a little bit.
Look at that.
Taste one if you want.
Dude, I'm gonna you grab one with me.
Yeah, hold on. Grab it, boom. Because it's like a big taco tortilla sandwich. Like you gotta freaking take a bite.
If you wrap it like this, it's like a tortilla. There you go.
So like Texas barbecue right there.
I tell you what, I'm gonna take a bite. The dino beef rib. What kind of wood y'all using?
Mesquite only that we get on our ranch where my wife grew up. My beautiful wife right there.
It's the beef brisket, or the beef rib, that's the bite.
No, for real, thank you.
Extremely tender. And the seasoning on the outside, it's a beautiful bark. You have just enough smoke.
Yeah.
You're getting a great flavor, but it's not overpowering the flavor of the meat.
My people love you. because the way you can describe food, you know, I think we should put you on TV.
Yeah. The sausages in the front. Talk to me about those.
Yeah, so these are our Davila signature sausages that my grandfather, of course, it's his original recipe. So this year, celebrating 65 years, we're bringing out the peppered sausage.
Ooh.
And so it's a little spicier rendition of our original sausage. So we hand tie these, we smoke them in the restaurant. They're an all beef product. There's no pork in here.
The sausage, that's the bite.
And it's really delicate. If you cook it too fast, it'll snap. Then valió. It's over. Like, you can't do nothing about it.
Oh my goodness. The casing is perfect. The texture is beautiful. And you have this really nice body to it, that bite. And the seasoning that comes in there, all that beef flavor is just over the top. And it's the perfect amount of salt, a little bit of seasoning in there that really just takes it over the top. I'm just telling you, that texture though on that casing snap, man, that's good.
You're making me blush.
All right, last but not least, like you said, brisket is king now.
Yeah.
We got to get a slice of that fatty brisket.
So this we smoke, I would say about 14 to 16 hours on the pits that my grandfather built.
Wow.
You know, we haven't changed any of the way we do those things,
Yeah.
you know. And, you know, we tried using other stuff like a Southern Pride. And, you know, it just doesn't really give
It doesn't
what
hit
we
the
need.
same, right?
It doesn't. And it's more convenient. You know, it's got a timer on it and all those things.
Oh, did you know that was happening? All right, cheers to you.
Cheers to us. Cheers to San Antonio.
Hey!
All right, let's rodeo San Antonio. All right.
Oh
So
my
look,
gosh.
We gotta get these beautiful
Give me some
people
elbow.
upstairs.
Give me some elbow.
Brother, here
Come
you go.
on. You guys, Davila's Barbecue, you can come out here at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, of course at the Frostbank Center as well. Come try all the delicious bites that they have. There's so many different options, plus, of course, all the different proteins are rocking. I tell you what though, it's gonna be hard to walk away from all of this, but we got so much more to go check out. My goodness, I could eat all day out here.
Now it's time for the secret word rodeo giveaway. The sixth letter is E. Write down the secret word and scan the QR code on the screen or go to Elder Eats on Instagram. Find the rodeo giveaway post at the top of the page and follow the entry rules carefully for your chance to win. Good luck. Don't go anywhere. Texas Eats is coming right back after the break. Now it's time for the secret word rodeo giveaway. The seventh letter, have you figured it out, is O. Write down the secret word and scan the QR code on the screen or go to Elder Eats on Instagram. Find the rodeo giveaway post at the top of the page and follow the entry rules carefully for your chance to win. Good luck.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the spots that we featured at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, just go to our website, TexasEatsTV.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats. Now I got to eat some of my cotton candy, travel around the carnival a little bit more.